Talk about this bill, and what it's really about is amending the Clean Air Act. Explain that, Senator Fischer.
Well, right now we have a patchwork of regulations for E15. And we want to be able to have a year-round sale of E15. It's not a mandate. It's an option that our gas stations can use.
It's a mixture of ethanol.
Right. It's a mixture of ethanol, 15%. And it helps a number of different entities. Obviously, we look at it because it helps consumers. It's cheaper at the pump. It's a clean fuel. It helps our corn farmers in Illinois and in Nebraska. We have a huge group of stakeholders from our oil companies. You know, big oil hasn't always been a fan of E15, but they realize the benefits of it now too. So the American Petroleum Institute, the refineries, our convenience stores. We have a lot of momentum on this, and we just want to be able to get it done. I've introduced it every year for the last 11 years.
So what got you together working on this?
Senator
the fuel prices.
Senator Duckworth is a warrior. You know, you learned that with the potty mouth comment. But Senator Duckworth is a warrior, and I'm just really, really fortunate to have her as my partner on this bill so we can get it done.
I mentioned fuel prices. If unleaded gasoline at $3.15, E15 at $2.76, that's one of the benefits, obviously. Senator Duckworth, what's taken so long on this, you think?
Well, it's just been hard to get it across the finish line. And this is something that the Trump administration, the first Trump administration, worked on this. We worked on this on the Biden administration. This is something we've been working on every single year. I think we've gone to a place now where we have consensus where people, especially the oil refineries, have realized they actually sell more gas if they actually blend in more E15 because the demand goes up. People will buy and travel more. And so this, in the long run, is really good for the consumer. It's also good for our ag sector. Our farmers need all the help they can get. They're really facing some headwinds right now. And so year-round E15 is what is needed. It's going to be good for everybody. And it just took a while to get the oil folks on board.
Yeah, so this is one of the things you're working on, but there are other things that you all work together on up on Capitol Hill. Obviously, armed services is a bipartisan effort usually, although you're on different sides sometimes.
Yeah, we have a great working relationship. And Tammy and I, being on armed services, we've been together, and the committee has been together on so many, many issues so that we all have that common goal of protecting this country and making sure that we are secure and safe in this country. And I think that is sometimes not reported on enough, and people need to know. So I thank you for doing segments like this.
Yeah, we've been doing Common Ground for almost 18 months now. But Senator Duckworth, there's other things, even though the heated politics can get pretty hot up there, right?
It can get pretty hot, you know, but really we're friends and we get along with. We don't always vote the same way, and we might oppose each other. But especially in Armed Services Committee, I think we'll sit down during that bill writing process, during the debate process, and oftentimes we will come to a place where, you know, we get to consensus where I get 80% of what I want, you get 80% of what you want, and it helps America. Again, we both want the same thing. We love this country. And I assume that Deb loves this country as much as I love this country. But sometimes we look at the problem from different perspectives, so we're going to have slightly different answers. But as long as we get to a place where we support America, support our farmers, protect our military men and women, and keep our promise to veterans, we're going to be in agreement all day long.
Well, Senators, thanks so much for the time. We really appreciate it. You can see all the Common Ground segments on my podcast, Common Ground. Find that in the All-Star Panel podcast under the Bret Baier podcast at foxnewspodcast.com, Spotify, or wherever you download podcasts. You can also see this on the Fox News YouTube page.